So your enemy, he has to make you believe and think that everything comes from him and not from yourself. And the only way he can do that is to delete your original information. Just like a computer, if you delete the information in the computer, in the files, and then rewrite the files or make your own files. And most people, they think the computer writes itself and that the computer can make no mistakes. And as you know that if you put trash in the computer, you get trash out of the computer. So a computer cannot outthink a man, but they can try to make you believe that. But the man is the one that puts the information in the computer. So if he equates the black man's mind to that of a computer and he makes it function like that of a computer, he can delete the information, the original information in the black man's mind and put other information in it. The main way he did it was using movies, television, radio, and print. And it took a minute for him to do it. Most of it was done during slavery, or what they call slavery. Really, we were prisoners of war. For 400 years, he erased our culture. He erased our names. He deleted the way we thought of the Most High. And he took that information out of us and computed it into his DNA. But there's one thing he cannot do, and that's be righteous. His nature is not righteous, even though he can practice the behavior of righteousness, but he can't sustain it for a very long time. So this is what makes him the antichrist, because it's not, his nature is not organic. By it not being organic, and the black man nature is organic, he cannot follow the laws of natural. So he is unnatural, and he must follow that. The only way he could be righteous is to graft himself back into the black man. But once he does that, the righteousness will overtake the unrighteousness. But he don't want that. He want to keep his unrighteousness because he thinks his way is the right way. So in the White House, you got Clinton being caught messing with pedophiles, and he himself probably pedophile. Remember Monica Lewinsky? So we're going to draw a comparison here. We're going to draw a dog's barking. It ain't coming from miles. from the neighbors. They got dogs over here. I don't have dogs. So anyway, we're going to make a comparison. You got these brothers like Hassan Campbell, Young Pharaoh, and Kev Gibbs. They all say that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was a pedophile. So all the good that the Nation of Islam had done at that particular period of time when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was the captain of the ship. You seen in my other video the community development that he sprung forth. They started dragging his name through the mud. But all the wrong that all your presidents, starting with George Washington, starting with even Lincoln, Lincoln had done some wrong, immoral stuff, because he followed the program that of the United States, how they founded this country in unrighteousness. So all the wrong that he done, all the wrong that Roosevelt, Truman, Nixon, then Bush. Look what all that wrong Bush done. Immoral stuff, you know. Then Clinton, even Obama. Obama had to do some unrighteousness when he went over there and bombed and murdered Gaddafi. And he's told a lie like Osama bin Laden, that he murdered Osama bin Laden. He never did see the body. He was covering up for Bush. Because he has to follow the programs of the United States. And now you got these gangsters and sex fiends in the White House, Hillary and your boy Trump. And y'all going along with it. Matter of fact, y'all going to vote for this corrupt political system. But when someone does good in the black community to help his people, you know, y'all give them the thumbs down. So he uses us against us. And once he does this, you got Kev Gibbs, whatever, Kev Rowe, Hassan, talking about pedophiles and homosexuals. Now, these are the 85%ers. They just can't do right. They bow down to the dictates of the 10%ers by having you chase that dollar. And as we said in the last video, you have no, the dollar has no power over you. If you are the creator of all this, your ancestors was, your ancient father. When you read in the Bible, Jesus tell you that. he said, my Father. When you see me, you see the Father. I and the Father are one, you know. And then he told the people, he say, ye are all gods, you know. It's in the Bible, you know. They don't hit hard on that because they don't want you to realize what he's saying. So they pick out some inconsistencies in the Bible that the King James and them and Constantine, they tried to delete out the truth, cover up the truth, just like they covering up uh, the truth of reparations and the truth of the assassination of Nipsey Hussle. And they do that through television, radio, YouTube, any kind of visualization. Now you done been watching television and they might have the Democratic debate on television, and they have these moderators on the panel analyzing what uh, the politicians are trying to get across. Now you didn't listen to them, you didn't seen it for yourself, and then they'll come back and tell you what you done seen for yourself ain't what it's really like. They say, yeah, he was trying to do this, you know, analyzing the conversation. Just like on the fight, when you're watching the fight and you got these commentators watching the fight, half the time they don't even see some of them punches. He got hit with a right hook. And then they say, no, he got hit with a left hook. But you watching it yourself. But they gonna tell you what they didn't see. So this is how they program you, you know. And they take the truth and twist it. Now the truth has consequences, but there are pleasant consequences. And a lie has a consequence of death, both in your soul, mind, and body. So, you know, we just outlining stuff, pointing out different things so that you can look for how these different YouTubers, caregivers, how they roll. Okay? So stay tuned for the next one. We're going to get ready to cut this grass. See that lawnmower? In a minute.